You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, I do not watch Woke Center, CNN, aka ESPN, the worldwide leader in woke. I do not watch them. They're all about propaganda, folks. And if I actually did watch ESPN, I actually would have known about this story. I believe this actually came out on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Stephen A. Smith, he was actually on First Take speaking about Jack Del Rio. Now, we know what Jack Del Rio said. He asked a simple question about why are we investigating January 6th, but not the riots and looting and burning and murder of 2020. And of course, you know, when you're Jack Del Rio, you cannot go against the leftist narrative. So Jack Del Rio was fined $100,000 by the Washington Commanders. Now, folks, that is a significant fine because these coordinators, I don't believe he makes as much money as you would actually think. That's a huge chunk of money right there. Let's just be clear about that. Well, Stephen A. Smith, as you guys know, he is a black man. He always lets you know that he is a black man. He has now come after Jack Del Rio and said that Jack Del Rio doesn't understand the BLM riots because he's white. Check this out on Outkick. Stephen A. Smith says Jack Del Rio doesn't understand deadly BLM riots because he's white. So Stephen A. Smith, you're making an excuse for burning down people's livelihoods just because that's in the name of BLM. And make no mistake about it, folks, BLM is not about black lives. It is about cultural Marxism. That's what it's about. But Barbie Burak writes here, Stephen A. Smith says that Jack Del Rio does not understand the importance of the deadly BLM riots from 2020 because he is, and we empathize to depict his articulation of the word, white. Because that's the way he actually said it. But let's watch this clip here. And Stephen A. Smith sounds like a fool because I'm going to show you a couple other clips here, and I will never, ever justify the burning down of this country in 2020 over criminals. I will not do it. George Floyd was a criminal. Jacob Blake was a criminal. But let's listen to Stephen A. Smith here.
He's white. He's not black. And there's an awful lot of white people that cannot in any way identify with the plight that African Americans feel physically, emotionally, spiritually, subliminally. The list goes on and on and on. When are we going to stop expecting them to do that? We have to get to a point where we look at a Jack Del Rio and what he said and actually be gratified that there was somebody that was willing to be open about their ignorance. Guess what?
Wow, so Jack Del Rio is ignorant. Now, I said it before, guys. If you listen to what Jack Del Rio said, and obviously Stephen A. Smith did not listen to what Jack Del Rio said, he never said that we shouldn't be investigating January 6th. What happened on January 6th, the people that rioted, they should be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I don't think there's anybody out there defending people that went in there to riot. None whatsoever. Just like I don't believe that the BLM, the Antifa, should have been rioting in 2020. Same thing. That's all Jack Del Rio was saying.
Jack Del Rio shouldn't be vilified. He shouldn't be somebody that's excoriated and nobody wants to talk to him again. You know what black people should be willing to do? They should be able to walk right up to Jack Del Rio. Hey, how you doing? Let's have a conversation about what you said. Let me use this as an opportunity to educate you. Because if we're ever going to have any hope towards making this world a better place, making somebody cower and hide and muzzle themselves and never feeling free to speak up only disguises what they're feeling, which harbors and harnesses their ignorance. Therefore, they walk around feeling ignorant, being oblivious to the kind of things that plague them and us and our society, and none of us get any better. But when he was willing to be open, I found nothing offensive about what he said. I thought it was ignorant. I thought it was ill-informed. I thought it was foolish for him to think that but I appreciated the fact that he was honest enough to say, we're all Americans. Let's have a conversation. He didn't say something, go hide, not want to talk to people. He actually invited a conversation.
So Jack Del Rio to Stephen A. Smith is ignorant and ill-informed. Wow. So guys, that is what Stephen A. Smith feels right there. Jack Del Rio, as a white man, doesn't understand it. Well, Stephen A. Smith, I wish you could actually tell this to this black woman here, where the BLM burned down her store where she was actually working at part-time, and she was actually a investor in that store. Tell that to this lady right here, Stephen A. Smith. She lost her business because of the BLM. But you mean to tell me that Jack Del Rio doesn't understand? Listen to this, guys.
You can start now.
The problem that bothers me, you says Black Lives Matter.
How did you say that?
I worked here part-time. Plus, I'm a part owner of this store. You said Black Lives Matter. Why don't you choke me? I'm black.
Tell him, sister.
Look what you did to my store.
Tell him, sister.
Look what you did to my store.
Tell him, sister. That's right, because I got they back. These are my
Look.
dudes right here. Good
Look at
men.
the things you done.
Good men.
Look.
The Black Lives Matter.
We've been here all night cleaning up. All night cleaning.
And you got black people
Now.
standing right here with them. Black
Tell
people.
me
That's right.
Black Lives Matter.
Exactly.
You lied. You wanted to loot the store. You needed money. Get a job like I do. Stop stealing. This is the neighborhood. We trying to build it up and you tearing it down. What's your...
See, but cultural Marxists don't believe in work. But Stephen A. Smith, I dare you to tell this black woman that Jack Del Rio is ignorant for saying what he said. Here is another one. This is after the Jacob Blake thing. Jacob Blake, a criminal. This lady right here is crying because they burnt down her store. Now, this is a white lady here.
Nobody. Look what happened. It's still burning.
It's not justifiable. We have insurance, yeah, but the insurance isn't there so somebody can destroy and your things and say, oh well, there's insurance. You pay for that. You know, we pay for insurance. That causes insurance rates to go up.
Yep.
It's basically theft. They just stole from us. Whoever did this stole from us, and that raises the cost of everything. Cost of living goes up because of theft. Cost of insurance goes up when insurance claims have to be made.
I don't think it's justified for anyone to ruin anybody else's property. It's against the law. They'll be put in prison, and or they'll have to be made to pay back what they've destroyed. Letting these people get away with this and holding the cops' hands where they can't do nothing, that's wrong. The cops need to be able to do their job.
And you're not doing this isn't going to help your cause.
Yeah. Well, Liz Cheney, Adam Kinzinger, Nancy Pelosi, they don't care about your business. They don't care about this black lady who lost her business. Stephen A. Smith is out there slamming Jack Del Rio when Jack Del Rio was speaking the truth right there. Stephen A. Smith, I highly suggest that you contact these two ladies and you tell them what you just said on ESPN. And the black lady told you, hey, they just want to steal. They want to loot. And she told them to get a job. But you know what? Marxists don't believe in work. They don't. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.